How to make money buying and selling. That's a phenomenal question. Um, Sales to me is one of the most important skills a person can learn. I've been selling literally since I was about 5 or 6 years old, and when I got into the real business world when I was about 19, um, the the biggest single factor I think that helped me go from pretty much incompetent. I mean, because if you're I was involved in sales as a kid, but when you're a kid, people treat you a little bit different than when you're an adult and you're actually hustling something that's of substance. Um, the biggest single thing that helped me become successful was getting around people who were doing what I wanted to do. Meaning, I found mentors. I found people who were successful at what they did, and I watched what they did, and I emulated the stuff that they did that worked. And I spent a lot of time in practice. This is a big thing that any good sales program will teach you is you need to spend a lot of time in role playing in non-pressure situations, practicing by yourself, because that's how we internalize stuff. If you try to go out and take a technique in anything and practice it in a pressure situation, first of all, you're not gonna execute successfully, and because of that, you're just gonna throw the technique away. If you're a golfer, you know this to be true. You never go out onto the golf course and work on your swing mechanics out there, especially not in a tournament. You always do it on the range where there's no pressure. And the biggest thing you have to do is internalize it. So it's the same with selling techniques. And what you have to do is really spend the time to practice it and get it so that it's automatic. So that when you're in that situation, it just the right thing flows out of you because you've dedicated the time to practice doing it. Um, if you're not somebody who really wants to do traditional sales, I would highly recommend that you spend time looking at what's available online. There's a lot of companies now who that are creating affiliate programs where you can basically come on board and sell their product or promote their service on their behalf without having to go through the nonsense of having a job. If you can learn those types of skills marketing online, you can make a ton of money. At least, worst case scenario, if you get really good, you can make job replacing income and not have to go work a job. That's my biggest recommendation. I love the old school sales, but I think that with what we can do nowadays online, that is the best way to go. So if you want to connect in any way with regards to that, if you want to know if you want to get connected with some of the information that I know as far as making money online, or you want some advanced sales training, I put on free seminars all the time teaching people the right mindset, the right tactics and methods to use in order to sell successfully and sell without pressure. So if you want to do that, click the link below and I'll get you connected and we'll see you on the inside. Thanks.